Welcome back. Now, the local economy continues to be in a depressed state, and the trend is set to continue. This is evident as the Reserve Bank's composite leading business cycle indicator signals are turning points in the business cycles, showing fluctuations of the economic activity. Now, the indicator fell for the 13th consecutive month in December 2019 on a monthly basis by 0.3%. Now, the largest negative contributions being a number of residential building plans approved and a decrease in the average number of hours worked in the manufacturing sector. Whilst the largest positive contributions came from an increase in the US dollar-based South African export commodity price index and an acceleration in the 12-month percentage change in the number of new passenger vehicles sold. Pretty much 24 hours to go then until Finance Minister Tito Mboweni delivers that fateful 2020 budget. The country's fiscal and unemployment crisis, bailouts of SOEs and even investor confidence are just some of the areas that political parties want Finance Minister Tito Mboweni to make decisive pronouncements on. They say they'll be keeping an eye on his budget tomorrow.
All eyes will be on the Finance Minister as he delivers his budget speech this week. It's a speech that is keenly awaited by ordinary South Africans and the markets. Political parties also have their own wish lists. The ANC in Parliament says it's concerned about the possibility of a junk status rating.
This is something that is deeply concerning to the African National Congress, Moody's and a number of other rating agencies for the past year or so have been kind of really sending out the very signals that we hope to turn around. We so hope this time around we won't be taken to junk status. We think there are efforts and I think there's a sense that the rating agencies need to acknowledge that such efforts are there, that there is a political will from the side of the political leadership.
The DA is concerned about the public debt, the decline in tax revenues and the ballooning public wage bill, as well as the energy crisis.
The DA is therefore proposing an emergency solar rebate that would offer tax rebates for solar systems installed at residential properties. This is a limited rebate for 3 years only because it is expensive. And it's designed to alleviate our current energy crisis and would work as follows. 100% tax deduction for the cost of installed solar equipment up to a maximum of 75,000 Rand per rebate. The purchaser would fund the cost of installation upfront and would claim the cost against their taxable income at the time of submitting their ordinary annual tax returns.
The EFF says it wants a clear plan on job creation.
There must be a clear plan on jobs, particularly utilizing state procurement as a driver of localization and therefore jobs, because currently the state procures a lot of goods and services, but those goods and services are produced elsewhere. So we want a clear plan in terms of how to utilize state procurement to ignite job creation domestically. So that is one, but two, also we want a clear plan on maximal tax collection. Currently, there is lots of shortfalls in relation to collection of taxes from particularly multinational companies in the resources sector. So a lot of mining companies are avoiding taxes here in South Africa.
The FF Plus says South Africa is facing an economic crisis with low growth.
The minister has a very difficult task to now announce absolute definite plans to address that. The fiscal policy needs to be realigned to address the poor economic growth and to create economic opportunities. It's most probable that he is going to increase personal income tax and company taxes, and that would be devastating.
Judging by these sentiments, it's clear that the Finance Minister has an unenviable task of performing a delicate balancing act in order to meet everyone's wishes. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.